What's up, guys? Today we're doing a oil change on Caesar's dope-ass LEXUS RCF. Fun fact, LEXUS RCFs take 9.7 quarts of oil. That's insane.
It's basically like $100 of oil today.
Yeah.
Like, I went and picked up the oil and filter.
Yeah.
And it was $110.
That's crazy.
Oh.
But, you know, this is stuff I've just noticed about the RCF, which is so cool. I mean, you've got an oil cooler here, you've got an oil cooler there, you've got a brake duct here and here, and then you've got this big open mouth for the radiator. So this is like one of the most functional, like, sub 100K luxury bumpers I've ever seen. It's pretty cool.
I'd agree with that.
I'm very impressed with it. It's very cool. So Indy got a special tool for today's oil change. We're gonna use for the first time. It is a oil filter wrench, I guess you could call it, or a socket. Yeah, wrench socket from Motiv Tools. This is made for LEXUS.
MotivX, bro.
MotivX. Oh, X.
For the G37 sedan.
X. This thing's pretty sweet. Really nice. 64.3 millimeter.
Yeah. So this fits most, not all, but most Toyota Lexus housings. They do sell cheaper ones of these, but this car is expensive.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get a nice one.
No, do it right.
Don't, you know. This is only like $33.
Yeah, don't cheap out on your tools for your LEXUS RCFs, guys.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bad idea. I'm gonna swipe this camera from you real quick.
Yeah.
And show people who, what, when, where, and why. Also, real quick,
What?
it takes
When, where, and why?
basically like I said, 10 quarts.
What are you running? 40 weight? 50 weight?
40 weight sounds
40
good.
weight sounds boys.
So 5W30 Mobile One with a Mobile One cartridge style filter. This particular cartridge style filter is exactly what you need.
A special wrench because the housing of the filter comes on and off and is reused.
Pretty much.
So you don't want to be messing up your housing, so get a nice
South
tool,
Korea.
Guys. Oh, random.
I don't know if this is really necessary, but like,
We will find out.
we'll find out.
It's probably, yeah, it's probably a little poppy duty guy.
So what?
That's a technical term
Is it?
for you guys out there. Poppy duty?
Well,
Poppy duty.
I tell you what, it's a technical term that I've never
I'll
heard.
tell you what. Poppy duty.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
take the camera. Get up under there.
I will.
So the bolt for the...
Well, before that, there is a access panel right here. Make sure I can actually see what I'm showing you guys. That has just 1, 2, and 3 10 mils. And then this is the filter housing itself. This is where that wrench will go. But then for some reason, the drain bolt is all the way back there. This guy, you still can't even see it. This guy all the way back there, even further than thought. So I'm gonna hand this all the way out to you.
Yeah.
We need
So-
to have that like the start or the Star Destroyer moment where it's like cruising by at the beginning. Of the that's literally what
exactly,
it is.
yeah.
So we have a pan here that holds 16 quarts. They technically actually make a drain kit for this particular filter housing. I think one point has a hole on it and there might be like an Allen key or something in it. I don't have that, so
We're just gonna drain the oil like old school dudes.
yeah, I don't have any gloves today either.
Oh,
You actually used my last gloves.
rippity rip. I gotta order you. I'm gonna order you that right now. All right, we're gonna get to that. He's gonna loosen that bolt.
That big filter housing.
All right, so Indy is starting with the oil filter housing. So that'll be fun, guys.
No, it won't.
I mean it sarcastically.
Okay. So, try to get this like... I'm of course on the wrong side of it, but...
Well, you're on the right side of it for the sake of not getting oil in your face, right?
No.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm on the wrong side of it.
Why don't you switch your position?
Because I'm already over here.
Well, it sounds like you're just digging your own grave then.
Kind of, a little bit, yeah. The other guy just took his off and let it spill a bunch of oil everywhere. I'm gonna not, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's about it. Like, I'm gonna not do that.
Not do anymore.
Yeah. So I think it's
you could give it another quarter turn.
I think it's basically unthreaded and it's just being held in by pressure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then definitely don't mess with it.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna like shoot a ton out. I think it's like a full quart at least in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is a separate system. So you can drain from the filter area before draining from the main bowl.
Well, I mean, you could do it on anything anyways.
Yeah, true. True that, guys.
Okay. So, we have the oil filter housing, and we have the old oil filter. Put that there real quick. Watch, I gave you the wrong one. Anyways, I think the OEM ones have the back piece. Because it looks like the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is your factory Toyota Lexus Toyota oil filter housing. This is why you need that giant socket right here. Basically, we just kind of loosened it enough to let the oil start to drip out, and once it kind of slowed down dripping out, you know, we would just pull it out some more. Same type of thing, let it go until the housing was basically loose, and then I kind of held it in there as a bit of a stopper to modulate how much oil was coming out, because if you just like pull these out, which you can do if you want to, it's fine.
It's gonna make a big ass mess.
It's quicker, but yeah, that. So on here we have the actual filter unit itself, and then we have this O-ring, which if you want to grab that bag right there, we have our new O-ring. So we are going to pop this out, which I'll do real quick under here. Dump the rest of the oil out. Always a good amount of oil in these things. Okay. So, the housing itself is very simple. It's pretty much just oil comes through with the center and then feeds through. So, the filter and then goes back through. So, let's clean this off real quick.
Yep.
Just wipe off some of this old stuff. Just to make it nice and good. Okay. Now take our new filter, and we have a side. Sometimes they're sided. Let's check with this real quick. They do give us a little fun set of instructions. I doubt it's sided, but just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Yep. Cool. Great. Put it in. So we're going to shove it on in there. And what you'll notice is this is
Spring-loaded.
spring-loaded. But our new oil filter's on there, and the last thing we're going to do before we reinstall this, we're going to pop this off, which usually just comes off. I might need to grab a pick real quick. So I like the right angle picks for this type of stuff. You're just going to put it in there, work it up. Until it comes off.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Pretty much. Really not a difficult thing to do. Then we're going to grab a new one.
What's that little one for?
I believe it's for different cars that have stuff like that.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's not on this, you know? Now we're just going to put it over. And you can just kind of roll it. Turn the groove. There you go. Now, there's one last thing to do on the housing. If you want to open that, we're going to get some fresh oil here, and we're going to put it on this little rubber seal. Thank you. One of those days, huh?
Yep.
So a song kicks in. Limp Bizkit. No one needs to listen to that. I was lying.
It's just one of those days.
So we're just gonna go ahead and get a little bit on the finger. lubricate that seal. Now, the last thing we're going to do is wipe off the housing on the engine because we want to make sure that it's got a nice clean mating surface for this to go on and into.
Yep.
So, take it off, get in here, and just wipe it out. Clean all the old oil out of there. Okay, you want to hand me the guy? Perfect. And then, going up. Okay, once it starts to get tight, we'll move that. Make it so quick. But I don't like being covered in oil. And then this is just gonna be snug, basically. Just like you would like a normal oil filter, but, you know, is a housing.
Don't over torque your shit.
No, it's a bad idea. Especially because this is aluminum. There you go. So I still have a ways to go before we get tight here. Okay. And we're tight right now. A little turn. Just a little, that's it. And there we go.
Yep.
So that's how you get the filter section. We can reinstall the inspection cover now, or what we can do, we'll probably do that and grab a 14. This oil drain bolt all the way back here is a 14 mil, so we'll grab that and pull it out and start draining the oil.
Yes, indeed.
So I am now covered in oil. It's my favorite thing to not be.
Well, now we will watch 9 quarts drain out of this thing.
Yeah, I watch it like drain too fast. I'm actually gonna pick that up a little bit because I don't trust it to like not, because it's filling up so fast.
Right.
There we go. I'm going to shove that under there. Okay. And I'll make adjustments as needed. That is so much oil. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we'd be wrapping up here if this was a standard 4.5 quart.
Oh yeah, no, and it's just like going strong. It's at least not beating the drain, so that's good.
All right, so we got all of that dang oil drained out.
There's a lot.
Now we're popping the bolt back on. Guys, get a new crush washer. When you
Throw
do
it
that,
in.
Throw it in, piece of cake. Same thing with the oil filter. Your bolts should not be very tight, because you do not want to be breaking off a bolt in your oil pan.
You know about that.
Yeah.
S2000?
Was it?
Yeah, just 2000.
My S2000?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Someone over torqued a bolt on my S2000.
I'm not saying you broke it,
Yeah.
but I remember because
Yeah.
the dude I used to work with replaced your open.
All right, our car's back on the ground. It's a heavy ass car.
Oh, God, that's
So heavy. Pricey. Awesome looking bay right here. Make sure that your filter housing and your oil drain bolts are tightened down so that you don't have oil that goes straight through the motor.
Did I ever tell you that Lewis did that?
You did. That's hyper unfortunate.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab a set of pliers.
Yeah, it's really locked on there.
Try it.
I mean, I can see chew marks from where someone else had done it, so that thing is not going anywhere. Piece of cake.
Well, with pliers.
With pliers.
Sometimes these just like fit in here nicely.
In some random spot.
Well, no, because it's actually threaded. But is it threaded for this? No, but it holds itself really well. So that's
Oh,
good.
the funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one also has a nice little thing. Words.
Now comes the fun part.
Well, now comes the slow part because of this funnel. So we're gonna be here for a while, like an actual while.
Like an actual while.
Yep. Time-lapse time?
Maybe so. Okay, well, since this is gonna take him a while, and this is basically the final step in the process, and we're losing light, I figure now is a good time to tell you guys that this oil change is basically done. Make sure that everything is on tight, but not too tight, before you start the car. Otherwise, you could have a pretty major disaster on your hands.
And when you do start the car, quickly, panically, hurriedly, look under the car to see if there's a giant puddle of oil.
Fair enough.
Because if you start it and it's gonna explode out oil everywhere, you need to know right away, so you turn the car off.
And that actually, interesting note, that actually did happen to me when I was getting my most recent oil change of Valvoline, because I am personally lazy, and I also needed to do, what was it, front diff fluid. They did a quick start test, and the filter was faulty.
Oh, really?
So it started leaking oil from the front filter. That's why there's so much oil under the G. Because it was leaking from the front filter, and they were like, okay, turn off the car real quick, and they replaced the filter for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another time that happens is on normal filters, not like this cartridge style filter, on the normal like screw-on filters. If you remove the old one and you forget to check, it can leave that gasket ring attached to the engine, and if you just put the new filter on it, you double gasket the motor, and
it's like double wrapping. It's not good.
No, and it just blows it out completely.
Yeah.
I had that happen many moons ago when I was working at a place.
Yeah.
Like, I was still really new to car stuff. It was on like a really nice modded DP3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But also not nice.
They're like, hey, this. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, cool. And we just pushed it back and put oil on it. Wasn't a big deal. Nothing got damaged. But if you run the car for too long, you know, it's a car without oil, and it will die.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's gonna do it for our oil change video. Let us know what you guys thought of the video in the comments down below. We're doing a bunch of mods and maintenance to this Lexus RCF. So if you guys have any questions or anything, or you want to see some videos, or anything like that, please make sure to let us know down in the comments below. Comments below. Cynthia gave me shit for that the other day. She was like, you're saying comments below a lot. Guys, the comments below are where we hear from you. So
that's very accurate.
Let us know in the comments down below. And if you like the video, please make sure to what?
There's an ant on this.
There's an ant.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and notification bell. And we'll see you in the next one.
We appreciate you guys.
F for
fucking
fuck.